This was me yesterday, and the cleaning that you see is me today. I was like this yesterday because it was Boxing Day, and Boxing Day 4 years ago is when my mum passed away. It was also my dad's birthday. Christmas is a very conflicting time for my family. On Christmas Day, I'm happy for my kids, and I'm happy for everyone else getting their gifts and seeing them happy. But I also remember that it's another Christmas that my mum misses. And on Boxing Day is a celebration for my dad. But it's also a day where we remember the heartbreak. And we remember the good and the bad things about my mum and how much we miss her. So on Boxing Day, I done absolutely nothing. I stayed in my bed, I cried on and off, I slept on and off. I didn't deal with the mess from Christmas, I didn't deal with my kids. Their dad had them all day. But that's okay, because sometimes we struggle. On my first video, I had said that I was going to talk about the good and the bad, and show the good and the bad when it comes to keeping a house, parenting, and mental health. So that video, that's me showing my emotions. That's me showing my mental health. Now usually, I can't really show emotions, I struggle with it. And I struggle to open up to people. But since my mum died, I've learned how to manage it a little better, and now I could show my emotions and allow myself to process them sometimes, like in that video. Usually though, my sister calls me her ice queen because I'm a living, breathing Vampire Diaries without the fangs. My emotions, they have a switch that I can't control, and when that switch is off, I don't feel things the same way as other people. Nothing bothers me, nothing gets to me. Because of that, I was able to care for my mum, plan her funeral, get through the funeral without a single tear. And for 2 months after it, I had no reaction, and I hadn't spoken to anyone because I struggled to show that vulnerability. I struggled to process and understand my own emotions, let alone be able to show that to someone else. And eventually, 2 months later, I broke. I broke my fingers punching the wall, I flipped my bed across the room, and the next day I overdosed. Now my kids didn't see or witness any of this, they were with their dad. But it was then that I realised I had to do something about this. So I started therapy. I went to a psychologist and a psychiatrist, and I tried different medications. I made changes in my everyday life. I done whatever I could to not do that again. I have borderline personality disorder, social anxiety, major depressive disorder, panic attacks, sleep deprivation, and I have physical limitations as well, due to the complications in my pregnancies. So some days really are a struggle, but that's okay. I've learned how to open up a little, and that's why I started to do this, so that I could find my people, I could find my community of people that understand and have or are in a situation similar, and we can go through this together. And people need to know that it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to need help, and it's okay to reach out. Whether that's to me, to a professional, family, friends, the kids' school or nursery, anyone, just know that you could reach out. I didn't know, or at least I didn't believe it, and I could left my kids alone. So whether you struggle a little or you struggle a lot, if you struggle often or not so often, it's still a struggle, and everyone deserves to know that someone is there and that they have somewhere to turn to. So please reach out if you need to. If you made it this far, can you please share the video so that anyone else who needs to hear this can do so. The cleaning will still be there tomorrow. don't beat yourself up too much. Hope you all had a good Christmas.